Interesting 13 facts. 1. -40 degrees Celsius is exactly the same as -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Indeed true, Celsius and Fahrenheit are two different temperature scales. The Fahrenheit and Celsius intersect at one point and they equal at -40 degrees Celsius and -40 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. Chocolate can kill dogs, as it contains the theobromine, which affects their heart and nervous system. Chocolate consists of an ingredient called the theobromine, similar to caffeine, that is toxic to dogs. Dogs are not capable of breaking it down or metabolizing the theobromine as humans can. Theobromine majorly affects a dog's central nervous system, heart and kidneys. 3. Women blink nearly twice as much as men. This is pure myth. Blink rates are pretty identical of both the sexes. Scientists have suggested that the interval between blink is nearly about 2 to 10 seconds. So an average person blinks about 10 times per minute. Another interesting fact is that we blink less frequently if our eyes are focused on one thing. For instance, while you read, you only blink 3 times per minute because while reading you are very focused. 4. It is impossible to lick your elbow. This is true. The entire joint of the elbow is between the upper and lower arm. And most people seem to think that the elbow is the pointy part on the outside of their arm when they bend it. 5. People say, "Bless you," when you sneeze because when you sneeze, your heart stops for a millisecond. Your heart doesn't stop completely, but it may slow down or skip a beat. But it has nothing to worry about. 6. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky. The anatomy of a pig's neck muscles and spine has certain limitations to the movement of their head and restricts them to look upwards. This makes it impossible for them to look up straight to the sky. 7. The sixth sick shake sixth sheep sick is said to be the toughest tongue twister in the English language. This tongue twister is considered as the toughest one to say by the Guinness Book of Records, known as sixth sick shake sixth sheep sick. This tongue twister is extremely difficult to say as these string of words quickly multiple times. This may not make much sense, but then tongue twisters are not more than just a series of words put together to exercise your tongue. 8. Rhythm is the longest English word without a vowel. Without using any vowel letter, the longest English word can be formed, which is 7-letter word, rhythm. 9. If you sneeze too hard, you can fracture a rib. If you try to suppress a sneeze, you can rupture a blood vessel in your head or neck and die. Yes, if you block the pressure of the sneeze, it can cause a rupture of the eardrums, irritation of the throat, and in worst cases, rupture blood vessels in your brain or eyes. 10. Each king in a deck of playing cards represents a great king from history. Clubs, Alexander the Great. Spades, King David. Diamonds, Julius Caesar. Hearts, Charlemagne. 11. What do bulletproof vests, fire escapes, windshield wipers and laser printers all have in common? The only common thing is that all are invented by women. 12. This is the only food that doesn't spoil. What is this? The only food that doesn't spoil is honey. 13. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Crocodiles have a membrane which holds their tongue in place on the roof of their mouth so it does not move. According to BBC, this nearly makes it impossible for them to stick it outside of their narrow mouths.